Hello and welcome, Capricorn. I am Pisces Intuition here with your weekly reading. All right, so Capricorn, this is going to be kind of like messages from your partner or from, someone who's thinking of you, kind of like things that are left unsaid, things that they wish they could have said that, they just, for some reason, didn't. So we're going to look into that. I just wanted to say this is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. I know it's not going to resonate for everybody's situation, and that's okay. That just means this message isn't for you. But thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you giving me a chance. All right, so we have the Chariot. We have the Three of Wands. Okay. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords here on the bottom. And I have to, seeing the arms there, Saturn went retrograde as of Sunday the 23rd. Okay, so we also have a lunar eclipse on the 26th. And then we have, and then we have Mercury going retrograde, that we are already in that pre-shadow. So a lot of things kind of going on in this Gemini season. So, just kind of things to, just kind of remember along the way. You could be having all kinds of emotions kind of coming up, because I do feel like there's a lot of pain, a lot of hurt that you're kind of trying to sift through. With the Chariot here, I do feel like, you are just kind of doing your own thing. I feel like you're trying to move forward. I feel like you're looking for a new opportunity after an ending of some sort. I do feel like this was a pretty hard ending, one that caused a lot of pain, possibly a lot of grief, just it ended, it hurt. So you're trying to find your way past this. You're trying to find your ways to a new opportunity. And where there is an ending, there's a new beginning. So there's this transition period that I feel like you're currently in, Capricorn. And, I just feel like you're trying to kind of navigate navigate the waters, kind of find your way. But keep in mind, with those planets going retrograde, this really kind of shows us things that maybe we haven't dealt with, past pains, past feelings. Of course, Mercury retrograde is always, popular for, that's the one that, where the exes, like to make an appearance, like to come back. So just kind of giving everybody a heads up. But I mean, Mercury, it really kind of, it goes past that. But that's just kind of what, first thing comes to mind when, you say Mercury retrograde to somebody. They're like, oh no. All right, so we have the Empress here. We have the Six of Cups and we have the Two of Cups. All right, so this seems to be a pretty strong soul connection that you had with somebody. And that's why there's so much pain. Like I said, I do feel like things ended. Things, had to part between the two of you. I'm also getting, for some of you, the reason they had to part was just because opportunity wasn't there. There wasn't a full opportunity. There could be a distance between the two of you. There could possibly, one of you could have possibly been in a relationship. But again, I keep getting something had to change, and change just didn't take place in the timing. It's like there was a timing issue, so things had to end. I do feel like, again, there's a lot of love between you and this person. I feel like there's a really good balance of yin yang, again, someone from your past. And like I said, this is the time of season where someone from your past could possibly want to make a return. Or this is just where feelings are kind of coming to the surface because maybe you haven't fully dealt with them. Maybe you just tried to push them aside and tried to move forward. And this is kind of saying, no, you need to deal with this pain. You need to heal from this, before you can really fully move on. That's why you're kind of feeling stuck. That's why you're feeling all these emotions coming back to the surface. With the Empress, this could have been an earth sign that you were also dealing with, Capricorn. Or, this is just kind of talking about, centering your own self. But again, this is talking about a new beginning. So even though we do have this strong soul connection, I feel like you are getting a new beginning. For some of you, this could be talking about a second chance with this person. All right. We have the Hanged One. We also have the Nine of Wands. And if I can get the top card here, Queen of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like, there is a need to kind of stop waiting. I keep getting somebody had to kind of take ownership. Somebody had to become, you know, self-reliant. Somebody kind of had to put up boundaries. Even though I feel like there's still like a sense of waiting for communication, I don't feel like that communication has come in yet. I feel like somebody's still waiting, possibly both of you. Again, could be a timing issue. You know, again, I keep getting there's this transformation taking place. So you're currently in like a transition period of all of this going on. I feel like, you know, one of you really kind of sacrificed a lot in terms of feelings, in terms of figuring some things out, you know, seeing things from a different perspective. You know, again, just waiting. With the Nine of Wands, you know, it hasn't been easy. Things have not been easy, you know, for the relationship, for the partnership, or even just on your own. Things have not been easy. You know, it's definitely been some trials and tribulations along the way. Yeah, I keep getting almost like a struggle. But like I said, this is putting up boundaries. But I feel like the struggle is just in waiting for the communication, not hearing anything, not kind of knowing. So it's just like having to pick up the pieces yourself. Okay. All right, so clarifying that Death card, we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Seven of Rings, and we have the Priestess. Okay. So again, there's definitely an ending here. You know, I keep getting bittersweet. I don't know what that means for some of you, but I keep getting something about bittersweet. Maybe it's because it's ending. You thought you could just move forward and have this new opportunity, new beginning, start over, forget about this person, but maybe it hasn't worked out that way. So maybe that's why it's bittersweet. But with the Seven of Rings or the Seven of Pentacles, you know, this is talking about patience, but this is also talking about, you know, planting that seed and, you know, kind of taking care of it, working towards your goals, you know, working towards something. And again, you know, transition period kind of takes time. It takes effort. But I also feel with the Priestess, you know, I still feel like something is coming to light. I still feel like there's some kind of secrets here. And I feel like what the secret is somebody still hiding their feelings. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, I don't feel like somebody wanted to walk away. I feel like somebody's hurt way more by this than what they're saying. So we have the Eight of Cups, the Six of Rings, or the Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Three of Wands. Okay. So, you know, here we start, well, we don't start, but we have that opportunity. So again, there is a new opportunity after this ending of heartbreak, after somebody walks away, you know, they're being led towards a new direction, a new beginning. You know, with the Six of Rings, like I said, I still feel like somebody wants to reach back out. Somebody wants to, if nothing else, just talk. I feel like there needs to be a talk. I really do. I feel like there's a lot of things that are kind of left unsaid, which that's kind of what this reading was about, or is about, you know, and I just feel like that's something that this person didn't say to you. I didn't want to walk away. Or maybe this is you. Somebody didn't, I don't feel like either one of you wanted to let this connection go, but for some reason you had to. It was either because somebody was already in a relationship, a partnership, and so maybe that's why we couldn't cross those boundaries. Maybe that's why we couldn't, you know, again, kind of a timing issue. It just wasn't time yet. You know, I had to hide my feelings for you. I had to hide that this hurt a lot. So I had to put this mask on. I had to keep going. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be using my deck for, this is the Soul Connection deck. Just kind of take a look, kind of, you know, again, what they're not saying to you, kind of how they're feeling. Okay. All right. On the bottom of the deck, I've never been in love like this before. We have You're My Everything, and nobody has ever loved me like this. So again, we did have the Empress come out over here. You know, the Empress is very encouraging, very nurturing, very loving. You know, very generous, very kind-hearted. And I just kind of feel like, you know, that's how you were with this person, or, you know, vice versa. Again, this can be, you know, energies can be turned, because this is a general reading, so take it how it's resonating. But I do feel like, you know, this was like kind of a once-in-a-lifetime relationship, or, you know, situation, like person. This person, you know, had meaning to you, really meant a lot to you, you know, and again, vice versa. But I don't feel like either one of you really said that to each other. Maybe you said it to them, but they just didn't say it to you. Or maybe, you know, again, general reading, so it's hard to say, but somebody didn't say this, and that's how they truly feel. Reconciliation, yeah. See, like I said, somebody wants to reach back out. Somebody wants to reconcile this. There's a lot of things left unsaid, left unspoken, that they want to get off their chest. They want to kind of clear up. They want to talk about. Yeah. So maybe at the time, like I said, they couldn't commit, but, you know, they can now. They had to go through something. Or, you know, a lot of times it doesn't, when I say third energy, it doesn't necessarily have to be they're in like a partnership, a romantic relationship, anything like that. It could be they're really committed to work. They're really focused on work, or moving, or, you know, something big is happening in their life to where, you know, that's a third energy, and they can't focus on a relationship with you. So, you know, again, take it how it's resonating. But I do feel like this person does want some kind of commitment. I do feel like they want to reach out, you know, reconcile things. And on the bottom of the deck, we have progress and movement. So again, I do feel like, you know, this person does want to get past the past. So, all right, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a couple letter tiles. And then I want to do some dice. All right. So we have, we had 2 5s here, and then we have a 3. So with the 3, that's just kind of talking to me about alignment. 2 5s are representing, you know, kind of struggles, but they're also representing change. I'm going to set these up here. For your letters, you have U, E, O, another E, and C. Okay. I keep getting something about fall time. I know that sounds weird, but I do get, like October, but I also get November. Like October, November, something is significant about that time with this going on. I keep getting something about, I don't know if this is Everett, Evelyn. I keep getting something with the E. Okay, I'm going to leave those there, see what you guys come up with. And then for your charms, so we do get a bit of luck, you know, kind of some luck changing here. We also get the heart with the crown on it. So for me, that's really kind of representing self-love. We also get the cup. So again, kind of trying to find your own happiness, fill your own cups, setting up boundaries, you know, self-love, things like that. But this does, you know, talk to kind of like the Ace of Cups, unconditional love, especially within a partnership, especially finding, you know, your divine half. You know, we always have, you know, divine feminine and masculine energy within us. And when we find our other half, you know, there's that beautiful balance. With the little bird here, you know, again, I do feel like there's a sense of peace. With the little cog, you know, again, kind of making things work, figuring things out. And then see, like, I have a little snowflake. So again, something about possibly fall, possibly winter, or just feeling like, you know, things are kind of frozen between you and this person. Possibly because there has been no communication. We also have the little charm of Taurus. So again, I was picking up that you could be dealing with an earth sign. So, you know, it could possibly be a Taurus. You know, that was the Empress card that came out. And then we have the little sun. So again, I am seeing abundance. I am seeing happiness. I'm also seeing clarity. Like I said, answers, communication, you know, again, kind of making peace. So, all right, well, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. Thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope everybody is well. Have a great rest of the week. And as always, take care.